Ukraine is getting Mistral anti-aircraft missile system from Norway. According to Aftenposten, Norwegian Defense Minister Bjorn Arild on April 20th stated, "The Mistral air defense system is an effective weapon that was used in the Navy and will be very useful for Ukraine." According to him, the weapons have already been sent. Virtually the entire stock of Norwegian Mistrals is transferred to Ukraine, about 100 missiles. Viewers may note that on February 28th, the Norwegian government decided to transfer weapons to Ukraine, despite a policy in place since the 1950s to withhold arms from countries at war. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how Norway's supplied Mistral system could complicate Russian operations in Ukraine. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by NordVPN. NordVPN is a premium VPN service available for macOS, iOS, Windows, and Android with more than 5,400 servers in 60 countries. But why use a VPN or virtual private network? VPN is an encrypted tunnel. A VPN can protect your privacy, which is threatened by many factors like data logging by internet service providers. It can also help you access contents which are blocked based on geolocation. Why NordVPN? Its servers are fast and has zero log policy. Not only this, NordVPN has taken one step further and recently introduced a new feature, threat protection. Threat protection prevents malware from getting on users' devices and blocks trackers, intrusive and malicious ads, and harmful websites. Use the link in the description to get up to 71% off the 2-year plan plus threat protection for no extra cost. At the checkout, use the code DEFENSE to get an extra month for free. Andrei Yermak, head of the Office of the President of Ukraine, shared the news in his Telegram channel. Yermak said, "Good news in the morning. Norway has decided to transfer approximately 100 Mistral anti-aircraft missile systems to Ukraine as per the country's Minister of Defense. Also, there are fighter jets coming from the Allies." Earlier, Norway transferred 4,000 anti-tank missiles, protective equipment, and more to Ukraine. President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, in an address to the Norwegian Parliament on March 30th, called for weapons to be provided so that Ukrainians could defend themselves. Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Store then said that the government was considering providing more assistance. Norwegian Defense Minister Graham said, "These missiles are gradually being withdrawn from service with the Norwegian Armed Forces, but they are still modern and effective weapons. Other countries have also provided similar systems." The Mistral air defense system is being used on Norway's Navy minesweepers and corvettes. Since the system was slated to be phased out within a few years, the impact of Norway's readiness will not be significantly reduced by the transfer. Mistral is an infrared homing manpads. Based on the French SATCP, the Mistral began development in 1974. It was initially deployed in 1988 for the first version, S1, 1997 for the second version, M2, and 2019 for the third version, M3. It is a short-range air defense, SHORAD, missile system that can be used from vehicles, surface ships, and helicopters, as well as in a portable configuration. When using in the manpads role, the Mistral missile is transported in a transport and launch container, MPC, together with friend or foe interrogator, power source, and tripod with its sighting devices. They are then to be operated by a pair of crew as commander and the shooter. However, if the mission is carried out in a simple tactical environment, it can be operated by one single soldier. There are also launch units that allow the missile to be fired from armored vehicles, ships, or helicopters. A telescopic sight is used for target acquisition. The system can also be fitted with a thermal imaging night sight. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Mistral manpads is suitable for hit-and-run operations. The Mistral missile is a fire-and-forget type weapon with a high-technology infrared homing seeker, which is fully autonomous after firing. The missile is lightweight and very accurate. The homing head has high sensitivity due to the incorporation of matrix multiplier unit picking up infrared radiation in the 3 to 5 micron range. It uses a laser proximity detonation mechanism that reduces the chance of premature detonation. The missile also has a gyro-based proportional navigation that rejects flares. The seeker of Mistral incorporates a narrow field of view, thereby rejecting decoys' interference. The air defense system also boasts increased flexibility during day and night and is deployable in standalone or in coordinated mode. The Mistral is operational in severe weather conditions. On firing, the booster motor accelerates the missile to a speed of 40 meters per second and burns out before the missile leaves the launch tube. In less than 0.4 seconds, with the missile at a distance of about 15 meters from the gunner, the sustainer motor ignites and accelerates the missile towards the target at Mach 2.5. The range of the missile is up to 6 kilometers or 3.7 miles, which it reaches in 9 seconds. The Mistral missile is fitted with a 3 kilogram or 6.6 pounds HE high explosive warhead with high-density tungsten balls for increased damage. The Mistral manpads has a high kill probability. After firing more than 3,700 missiles of all variants during training, it has a success rate of 92 to 95%. The missile also has increased maneuverability, 30 G, at extreme speed. The Norwegian opposition also called for more active support for Ukraine. The Liberal Party said that Norway was helping too little and too slowly. The Conservative Party also said that they expressed their full support to the government in order to transfer the Mistrals to Ukraine. As Russia has started the second phase of the offensive with Battle of Donbas, weapon systems will be critical for Ukrainian defenders. Mistral manpads will be a deadly foe to Russian helicopters and low-altitude drones. Also, Russian forces appear to have limited precision-guided armaments that Russian aircraft, such as the Su-34, were designed to carry and deploy from high altitudes. Hence, they're forced to use dumb bombs, which have no guidance and require aircraft to fly in low. Given this scenario playing out, Mistral manpads could be effective even against frontline fighters and attack aircraft.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.